Hey there everybody, it's Brian Gormley with another great edition of Where in Greater DC. As people know, we film all over the Baltimore, DC metro region, different location each week. First person to guess our filming location and send that guess to support at cornerstonepropertiesHomeInfo.com wins the gift certificate that we're giving away that week. So don't be bashful, go ahead and send your guesses. Sometimes we'll get a bunch of guesses right after the video is released. Sometimes they won't come for a few hours or even a day, so don't be bashful. Go ahead and send those guesses and you'll be surprised. You might just win the gift certificate. So good stuff there. Don't forget, we do negotiate for free short sales for agents and homeowners alike, so get in touch with us if you've got a short sale or have some questions about a short sale. Happy to chat with you. No biggie deal at all. And certainly if there's some synergy there, if we can help out, we'd love to do so. So this week we're talking about TOPA. That's the Tenant Opportunity to Purchase Act in DC. If you don't know what I'm talking about, be grateful. It is a law that is very, very pro-tenant in DC. I don't think it was ever designed to be implemented in a way that it has taken shape, but basically the law says that tenants in residential buildings, and it could include multifamily buildings, can have the right to buy. And in the multifamily context, you have the right to get together with the other tenants to buy the unit, and you've got to be afforded a certain amount of time. There's a registration process with DCHD, the Housing Development Agency in DC, as well as giving the tenant a notice that the house is on the market for sale, and then if you've got a contract, you've got to give the tenants that contract, and they have 30 days to match the offer. So it's a real pain in the butt in short sales, of course, because you've got your short sale approved. Let's say you go through the exercise of getting a contract offer, and then you decide, okay, well I better comply with this TOPA law. So you give the tenants the contract and their notice that in fact they have a right to purchase. And guess what happens? The tenants say, oh no, I want to buy, even if they have no financial means to do so, and they're just living rent-free or whatever for another month or two, or 3 or 4, if they drag it on. And meantime, you've gotten the short sale approval letter, and it's going to expire because you've got the wrong buyer on the approval. And the property is in effect tied up. There's nothing you can really do. So, and then of course the tenant who has no resources doesn't perform, and you're back to square one, and it's a really sticky, yucky mess. And let alone if you've got a tenant who has any wherewithal or sophistication at all, and they get in touch with an attorney, and there is a niche practice in this area where the attorneys actually hold up the deal, and TOPA rights can be sold. Your right to buy can be sold, and so the attorneys, of course, are looking for payoffs, and the tenants are looking for payoffs, and they can hold hostage the entire deal. We just had one where believe it or not, the tenant got in touch with an attorney, and the attorney, it was a rehab deal. The attorney wants to do the rehab, so they're looking for a payoff of almost 6 figures. Or to actually buy. So, have fun wading into that mess, and it is in fact a mess. Good luck getting that through B of A, where you have a new buyer and you have to shut down the file and start all over again. As you can see, it's a real pain in the butt. So obviously, you want to take precautionary measures if you've got a short sale in DC and there's a tenant. And this is the tenant is such a broad construction, you can sleep there for a night and be considered a tenant under this law. It's really ridiculous. There's no requirement for a lease. Anytime in the last 12 months is when this extends to. So if you had somebody sleep there anytime in the last year, you better be really careful. So that's TOPA. That is it for me as well. Behind me, I've actually never been inside this place, although I've seen some pictures. If you have been inside, shoot us a line. Just leave a comment after this video. I'd love to hear if it's actually worthwhile. It looks pretty rowdy. But don't forget, support at Cornerstone Properties, HomeInfo.com. We are looking for rehab deals, so send us your rehabs. We'd love to take a shot at making an offer ourselves, and of course we negotiate. As I said, lots of free information on our site, capitalshortsale.com. That's it for me for this week. See ya. Hey there, by the way, don't forget, one more week from today, April 3rd, it's a Wednesday, we are having a lunch and learn. It's a short sale seminar where I've got about an hour and a half presentation. And these things are a lot of fun. We've done them many times before, and we get a good turnout. People come, and just it's an opportunity to eat some free food. It's free to you, and you can get your questions answered on whatever short sale problems and challenges and hassles that you're having. As you know, we do negotiate these things for free for other agents and for homeowners. So feel free to come on out Wednesday, April 3rd at Pancho's and Pepe's. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Sign up on our site, by the way, capitalshortsale.com. We do need a head count. You can't just show up at the door. Please do sign up on our site so we can give the lunch people the right number. Thanks so much. Look forward to seeing you soon.